What's a memory from your childhood you thought was innocent but later came back to haunt you? When I was 7, my father would take me fishing every Saturday morning at this secluded lake about an hour from our house. These trips were the highlight of my childhood. We'd wake up before dawn, load the truck with our gear, and stop at the same gas station for snacks and bait. Dad would always buy me a chocolate milk and those little powdered donuts. The lake was beautiful and peaceful, surrounded by dense forest, and we rarely saw anyone else there. Dad called it our secret spot. He taught me how to bait a hook, cast a line, and identify different fish. But what made these trips special wasn't the fishing itself. It was the stories. My father would tell me incredible tales about his life before I was born. He described growing up in a small coastal town I'd never visited, adventures with childhood friends I'd never met, and detailed stories about my grandparents who had passed away before I was born. I cherish these stories, feeling connected to a family history I'd otherwise never know. Sometimes during our trips, Dad would get mysterious phone calls. He'd walk away from me, speak in hushed tones, and come back looking worried. When I asked who called, he'd smile and say it was just work. Occasionally, we'd have to cut our trips short because of these calls. I didn't mind much. I was just happy for whatever time we got together. These fishing trips continued for almost 3 years until my parents divorced when I was 10. Mom got full custody and Dad moved across the country. I didn't see him again until I was 22. After college, I decided to reconnect with him. During my visit, I mentioned how much those fishing trips meant to me and how I'd always wanted to visit his hometown from his stories. His face changed. He grew quiet and uncomfortable. "What hometown?" he asked. When I reminded him of his stories about growing up by the ocean, he looked genuinely confused. "I grew up in the same city as you," he said. "I've never lived near the ocean." This led to a painful conversation where I learned the truth. My father wasn't taking me fishing because he wanted to bond with me. Those trips were his alibi. He was having an affair with a woman who lived near that lake. The phone calls were from my mother, checking where we were. The stories he told me were completely fabricated, created on the spot to keep me entertained while he maintained his double life. The secret spot wasn't special because it was undiscovered. It was secret because he was hiding something. All those precious childhood memories I had treasured for years were built on lies. The times I thought my father was choosing to be with me, he was actually using me as a cover story. What hurts the most isn't even the affair itself. It's that he took something so innocent, a child's love and trust, and used it as a tool for deception. Every time I see a fishing rod or a lake now, I don't remember the beauty or peace I felt as a child. I remember being a prop in someone else's story, and all those beautiful memories I thought we were building together were never real to him at all. Sometimes the most painful realizations aren't about discovering something new, they're about understanding what was actually happening during the moments you thought were perfect. Years have passed since that fateful conversation, yet the memory of those secret fishing trips lingers like the gentle ripple on a still lake. Each recalled detail unfolds a mix of warm nostalgia and hidden sorrow, echoing the delicate balance between cherished moments and deep, unspoken betrayal. This quiet reflection graces my heart, a bittersweet contrast to the innocence once known.